When you first set eyes on the new generation Mercedes, it makes a statement before you've even had the chance to unlock the doors. There's an undeniable confidence in the way it sits on the road, its lines sharper and more sculpted than the model it replaces, yet never overdone. Mercedes has always walked a fine line between elegance and authority, and this time it feels as though they've managed to push a little further toward modern sophistication without losing the timeless identity of the three-pointed star. The front fascia greets you with a bolder grille, flanked by slimmer, more intricate headlights that almost feel alive when they animate as you approach. From the side, the silhouette flows cleanly, each crease intentional, with proportions that balance sportiness and grace. It looks equally at home in a high-end cityscape as it does carving through open countryside roads. Step closer and the build quality becomes obvious in the details: doors that shut with a reassuring thud, panel gaps so precise they could be measured with a jeweler's eye, and materials that feel expensive even before you touch them. Mercedes has long made quality part of its DNA, but this generation seems to tighten its grip on craftsmanship, projecting the kind of solidity that gives you confidence the car will look and feel just as premium years down the line. Inside, the cabin welcomes you with a blend of tradition and modernity. There's still the unmistakable Mercedes warmth, rich materials, subtle ambient lighting, leather and metal where it matters. But now it's paired with a futuristic digital experience that feels effortless rather than overwhelming. The centerpiece is, of course, the expansive display setup that stretches across the dashboard. Not just a cluster of screens, but a thoughtfully integrated digital environment. What stands out is how natural it feels to interact with, whether you're using touch, voice, or simply relying on the system's ability to anticipate what you need. Seats are sculpted to strike that sweet spot between comfort and support, making long journeys soothing while keeping you firmly in place if you decide to push a little harder through corners. Space is generous, with a sense of openness enhanced by the panoramic glass roof, yet everything feels cocooned in a way that makes the cabin feel personal. On the road, the new Mercedes delivers a driving experience that is as refined as you'd expect, but with a sharper edge when you ask for it. The steering is precise, light in the city but weightier and more communicative at speed, giving you confidence in every maneuver. Depending on the variant, whether you're in a turbocharged 4-cylinder or a more muscular 6, the power delivery is smooth and immediate, always accompanied by the quiet assurance that you have more in reserve. The suspension is where the magic really happens, supple enough to iron out rough surfaces, yet taut when the road opens up, reminding you that performance hasn't been sacrificed for comfort. Noise insulation is superb, allowing only a distant hum of the engine to filter through when you want it, leaving you in near silence the rest of the time. Technology is everywhere, but never intrusive. The latest MBUX system feels more intuitive than ever, with sharper graphics, quicker responses, and a voice assistant that actually seems to understand natural speech. Driver assistance systems are plentiful, from adaptive cruise that smoothly adjusts to traffic flow to lane, keeping features that subtly nudge rather than dictate. Safety has clearly been a priority, with radar, cameras, and sensors working together to create a shield around the car, often operating so seamlessly that you only realize how much they've been doing when you switch them off. Of course, no car is without its challenges. Some may find the abundance of screens a little intimidating at first, and there will always be purists who miss the simplicity of physical buttons. The price point, as with most Mercedes models, reflects the badge as much as the technology, which means it isn't going to be accessible to everyone. And while efficiency has improved, those looking for the most eco-conscious option may lean toward the hybrid or electric lineup, rather than sticking with traditional engines. Still, as a complete package, the new generation Mercedes feels like a masterclass in evolution. It doesn't attempt to reinvent what the brand stands for, but instead polishes and elevates it, blending the kind of design, craftsmanship, and engineering that both casual drivers and seasoned enthusiasts can appreciate. It's a car that feels just as comfortable being admired in the driveway as it does delivering a spirited drive on a winding road. And that duality is precisely what makes it compelling. In a market crowded with luxury contenders, Mercedes has once again reminded us why its name carries the weight it does. The new generation isn't just a continuation of a legacy, it's a statement of intent for the future.